Get comfortable with English and comfort. This is your English listening practice podcast to help you learn and improve naturally.
Hello, lovely learners. This is Anna.
And I'm James.
Welcome back to English and Comfort, the place where you can learn English while you relax, lie down, or even while you sleep. No pressure, no stress, just natural English and interesting topics.
Today, we have a really great episode for listening practice. We are going to speak in a slow and very clear way while having a really great conversation together.
That's right. This is for you to follow us easily and to repeat after us. It's great for beginners, but also for B1 and B2 levels who want to improve their speaking at the same time.
So get comfortable, grab your tea, and listen to us have a nice and interesting conversation.
That's right, James. Today's conversation is about learning English. I mean, not learning English in general. I'm actually going to share my own English learning journey, how I learn English, and what I think really helps in the process.
All right, so Anna, why did you want to learn English?
Well, for me, there are two main reasons. The first is because English is a really good language for communication. It is used all over the world.
That's so true. I mean, you can go to so many countries and still be able to talk to people.
Yeah, you can travel, you can make new friends, and you can connect with people no matter where they are from.
I love that. And what's your second reason?
My second reason is more personal. You know that my dream was to be a teacher. I really, really love to teach and to help people. And I wanted to teach English. It is the language that I love, and I wanted to help other people learn it. It's a dream job for me.
That is such a beautiful reason. So, when did you start learning English?
Let me think. I started learning when I was in high school. I think I was around 15 or 16 years old.
Was it easy when you first started?
Oh no, not at all. In the beginning, it was really hard. I wasn't good at it. I didn't understand all the rules and the grammar. But I really liked the way it sounded.
The way it sounded? What do you mean?
Like, I would watch movies and TV shows, and I loved the sound of the English language. Even if I didn't understand everything, it sounded so nice. I was interested in it because of the sound.
That's interesting.
After I finished high school, I decided that this was what I wanted to do. I wanted to learn it well. I wanted to be good at it. So that's when I started to really study seriously.
Okay, so did you learn English at school or did you learn at home?
That's a good question. In the beginning, I tried to learn at school. But for me, it was not easy. I am a very shy person.
Oh, really?
Yes, I have problems concentrating when there are a lot of people in one room. It's just hard for me to focus. So I saw some improvement at school, but I thought it was very, very slow. It was too slow for me.
Ah, you mean the improvement was slow. So what did you do?
I decided to learn by myself. I learned alone, at home. For me, it was much better. I could go at my own speed, and I could repeat things as many times as I needed to. I was more comfortable that way.
That makes a lot of sense. So, you chose a way that was better for you. But how did you learn English alone? How do you do it?
Well, there are many, many ways to learn English by yourself, and I think they all help very well. I also think it's good to try different methods. You should switch between different things.
Yeah, that's right. What was your favorite way to learn?
My favorite way, the one that I think is really, really useful, is shadowing.
Shadowing. Could you explain it to our listeners who might not know the meaning?
Of course. Shadowing. It is when you listen to someone speak, and you try to say the exact same thing at the same time. You copy them, you are their shadow. You try to copy their voice, their sound, and their speed. You listen to a sentence, and you try to say it at the exact same moment.
In other words, it is listening and speaking at the same time.
Yes, exactly. You are copying. It's very helpful because you learn to make the right sounds, and you learn how to put the words together naturally. You learn to speak just like a native speaker.
And it is really useful. Could you tell us how do you actually practice shadowing?
It is simple. I take a short video or an audio clip, maybe from a TV show or a movie, something with a conversation. First, I just listen. I listen to the conversation one time just to hear it. After that, I listen again, but this time I listen and I repeat. I try to say the words at the same time as the person in the video.
As if you are copying them.
Yes, exactly. And the great thing is, you can control it. If the video is too fast, you can slow it down. Or you can pause it after every sentence and repeat it. It's a great way to practice because you are copying the sound and the rhythm of a real person speaking.
That sounds very helpful. Now tell me, how long do you practice English every day? Is it for 1 hour or like 2 hours?
For me, it's not about the time. I don't practice for a long time every day. The most important thing is to do it every day, even if it is just 10 minutes or just 5 minutes. It is much, much better to practice for 10 minutes every day than to practice for 2 hours on Saturday, and then you will feel sick of it and tired. So you do nothing for the rest of the week.
That makes sense.
Yes, that is the key. You do a little bit every day, and over time, you see a big improvement.
Besides shadowing, what other things do you practice?
Oh, many things. With shadowing, I practice my speaking. But I also practice my listening and my reading. Those are very, very important.
For listening, how do you practice?
I try to listen to everything in English. I listen to the news, I listen to videos on the internet. At first, it was very hard. Everything was too fast, and some accents were difficult to understand. But I just kept listening every day.
And did it help?
Oh, yes. After a while, my ears got used to it. It became natural to understand everything. It was a slow change, but it really worked.
And what about reading?
Of course, I also practice reading. I read simple stories in English, and I found that reading out loud helps a lot. When you read out loud, you train your speaking too, and you can improve your pronunciation. It's like 2 types of practice at the same time.
That's a great tip. What do you like to read?
As I said, I like reading short stories and books that are non-fiction. But I am also really, really interested in self-improvement books. So I read parts of my favorite self-improvement book every day. Not a lot. Maybe just 3 or 5 pages. It's my little practice for the day.
That's a great idea. So you learn something new and you practice English at the same time.
Exactly. It's good for my mind and good for my English.
Now, reading out loud helps with speaking. But how do you stop being shy and awkward when you speak? I think many people feel this way.
Oh, you are right. It is a very common feeling. It can feel a little strange to speak a new language, especially when you are alone, and it can feel very scary to speak with other people.
So, what did you do about that feeling?
I just kept practicing. This is the most important step for me. When you are by yourself, you have to keep in mind that there is no pressure. Nobody is listening to you. You can make a mistake and it is okay. You can try to say the same word 50 times if you need to.
It's like a safe space for yourself, right?
Yes, exactly. A safe place for myself. When you practice alone, you become more comfortable with your own voice. You build confidence. After you feel more comfortable speaking by yourself, then you can try to talk with one other person, maybe a close friend. You start with small steps. You don't have to talk with many people at the same time. You start small, and your confidence grows. It's a slow process, but it works.
So, you said you practice listening, reading, and speaking. But you don't practice writing?
Oh, of course I practice writing too. You really need to practice all 4 skills to learn and improve a language.
Right? So, how do you practice writing?
I find that the simplest way to do it is journaling. I just write down my thoughts or my struggles or just anything that comes to my mind. It helps a lot.
But do you always write in a notebook?
Honestly, I am a little shy to take my journal and write in public. So, when I'm out or with people, I just use my phone to write my thoughts. Then, when I get back home and I have time, I can write them back into my notebook if I want to.
That's smart. So, you can still practice even when you're outside.
Yes, it makes it very easy to practice every day.
Now, Anna, what keeps you or what kept you motivated to learn English?
That's actually a very good question. For me, what keeps me motivated is a little complicated. I am very proud of myself that I got to this level. I'm happy with my progress, but at the same time, I always think I can do more. I can push myself more and do better.
So, you're proud, but you're not finished?
Exactly. And what keeps me really, really motivated is seeing people who are better than me.
You mean other people who speak English very well?
Yes, I see them and it doesn't make me jealous. Not at all. It makes me feel inspired. I think to myself, that person did it. They can speak English so well, so I can too. It gives me the energy to keep going.
It sounds like you use their success as inspiration to build your own.
Yes, it shows me that it is possible. And that is the best motivation.
This is actually really inspiring. So, we've talked about a lot of things today. If you had to give just one easy tip to our learners, what would it be?
If I can only give one tip, it is this: consistency. It is the most important thing.
Could you explain for them consistency?
Sure. We talked about this earlier. It simply means you do something every day. Even if it is just a little bit. It is much, much better to practice for 5 or 10 minutes every single day than to be hard on yourself and practice for 3 or 5 hours, only on one day.
So that you don't get tired and you don't lose your motivation.
Exactly. When you do it every day, it becomes a habit, and you don't feel tired. You just keep going. It is the easiest way to learn and to keep your motivation. And that's all for today. Thank you for listening and for letting us be a part of your English learning journey. We really appreciate it.
We do. Now, we have a question for you from today's episode. What is one easy thing you do to practice English every day? You can share your answer with us.
We love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this conversation, subscribe for more English listening and speaking practice, daily conversations, and so much more.
Keep practicing, keep improving, and take care, everyone.